Okay, but let's get straight talking right now. Today we'll be talking about raising or generating capital for that your idea, a business idea. Okay, we've had people come up to say that the reason probably I'm not in business because I have ideas. The reason I'm not in business is because I don't have capital. I don't have money for to start that business, to launch me into the limelight, to actually start making those cheddars. But of course, I will have our good friend right here, a counselor in that sphere, to talk to us about that, how to raise or generate capital for that's your business idea. Akpos, once again, good to have you here on the program.
Thank you very
you're going to be
much.
doing a whole lot of talking this one because myself, I actually have a pen and paper because, of course, I want to make some money also. But let's get talking right now as we get to that. First of all, we want you to separate money from capital for us and then move from there.
Okay, thank you very much for that wonderful one. It's very good to be here again. First of all, before I go into that, I want to say our topic for today is very, very paramount because it touches every sector of the economy. True. And every individual needs to, wherever anybody is right now, he needs to come around to listen. Now, if you look at the topic, how to generate capital for your business idea, we have 4 major keywords there. Now, the first one is to generate. Generate means to locate a source for something and then bring it out into the open. Then you have another keyword there, which is capital. Now, capital comes in different forms. Like I said in earlier episodes, the capital comes in different forms we're going to look at later. And from my own definition of what capital is, it's anything you can use to generate the resources that you need to start, develop, and consolidate a business idea. Okay. So that's my own definition of what a capital is. And then if you look at the other word, business, what is business? Business is any legal undertaking that you embark into for profit. It must be legal and it must give you profits. True. Now, when I talk about profit here, it comes in different areas.
Just like capital too.
Exactly. Now, the profit can come in form of cash, which we all know, but the profits can also come in terms of relationship. The profit can also come in form of platforms. The profits can also come in form of network, because it's your network that determines your net worth. So you must look outside just making only cash as a part of your profits that you gain from your business idea. Then look at the word idea in itself. Everybody has an idea. Over 90% of the general population of Nigeria right now have an idea. And majority of them even have more than one idea. But the truth of the matter is that an idea is something that has been formed in the mind, that you have a picture of, and then you want to bring it into the open. Now, I want to state something here, that no matter who you are the only one that is excited about that idea that you have. You are the one, that idea excites only you. By the time you tell it to someone else, the person would see some loopholes in it.
And might even talk you down.
Exactly. So you must understand that your idea is not the latest. So what you need to do is to see, how can I raise the capital that I need to fund this idea? And that's where the dilemma is. Like I said earlier, over 98 or 99% of people are having issues with this. But I want to state some fact that capital is the most easiest and the most simplest factor of production to generate.
What then is the hardest if that is the simplest? Because some Nigerians will argue you. Come on, okay. I have this idea. Perhaps I spoke to somebody recently. Okay. He wants to start fish farming in a different form. Okay. He shared the idea with me. I bought it hook, line, and sinker. But of course, he went down to the fact, oh boy, I don't get money to start this business.
That's the problem. Capital is not only money. There's different. When we look at the concept of capital, capital has 2 major components. It's made up of cash and money. Now, if you get the money, you create the cash. Now, somebody might be asking out there, what's the difference between money and cash? It's the same thing. But truly speaking, it's not the same thing. Let's look at the context of money. Money is anything of value that you can exchange for what you want. That's to say, money is not limited to cash. Cash can come in form of, back in the days when there were no paper money, people do trade by barter. True. That's exchange. You understand? And that's business. Because business is simply exchange. Exchanging what you have for what you want. You understand? So it's a medium.
Which is still obtainable in some places these days.
Exactly. So if you look at it now, you have what it takes to exchange for what you want. Every money you need out there is in some other person's pocket. Look for that person's problem, solve it for him, and he gives you the cash. And then you'll be able to get the cash that you need for your business. So let me give this illustration, for example. If you have an ATM card with you, for example, right here now, and you don't have any physical cash with you. Do you have money?
I do have
Yes,
money.
you have money. But do you have cash? No,
No.
you don't have cash. But you have your ATM card with you. So that's the difference. You have money, but right at about now, you don't have cash with you. So you need to ask yourself, what am I actually looking for in this my business? Am I really looking for cash or I'm looking for money? Money is the resources you need to become resourceful to create the cash that you want. There are two major areas that you need to be able to get to when you want to generate capital for your business. And that's to focus on the intangible and the tangible. What majority of people focus in is getting the tangible, forgetting the intangible, not knowing that it is the intangible that you need to create the tangible.
And sustain the tangible.
Exactly. So one thing is about creating a business idea. Another thing is about funding that business idea. Another step further, it's the developing that business. And the last part of it is consolidating that business to become a household name so that you start gaining profit from it. So it's not just for you to start up the business. Like I said the other time, business, wealth, and everything you need to go through is a process. If you are part of the process, you meet the product. So the process is a must if you want to get the product. Now, let me give you a brief illustration. When you look at some of the things that are being manufactured in the factory, when you get into the factory, it looks rough.
True.
But when they come into the showroom, they look so awesome and so beautiful. That's how a business idea is. Everybody in the street have an idea. But the truth is that you are not the latest that has that idea. Go and Google that your idea on the internet. You see a lot of people doing what you want to do already. Now, just a little side thing. Just the conference we just rounded up, the Aspire Global Conference, one of our speakers was sharing, the person of Zion Oshobuge was sharing something. He said that he's starting a less privileged school right now. But he actually researched on that idea for 2 years. He found out that somebody was already doing it in Ghana, somebody already doing it in Zimbabwe. He actually followed those people YouTube channel, watched them, saw how they were doing it before he started it.
Also.
Exactly. Then he had to improve on what they were doing already. Now, a lot of people around this neighborhood, most Nigerians, they like copycats. When you copy from people, you lose your uniqueness. You run a business without a niche. You do it like the way other people do it. And when you do it the way other people do it, you gain the same thing.
I will not have a reason to go to you when I have somebody who does that same thing.
Do
And
you understand?
probably he's my friend.
Exactly.